mio consiglio, dividiteli in decine. Guarda, ti sto mettendo così, secondo me ti metti in decine, quelle fino a 10, quelle fino a 20, quelle fino a 30, poi le riordini in decina e...
But not reminding them how to feel.
Marmorini in campo.
Not put the round number up yet or the round timer, so let's get on to that. What's that? Round 2, and they've got a 5-minute extension, so they've just come up to 1 hour 13. Okay. Okay, so they've got a 5-minute extension. So here we've got Halil Kardiçali. I'm guessing I'm saying that's halfway right. I've got no idea. He's from Turkey. And he's playing Low-4 Rebel. Sensor Jammer, Twin Laser Turret, Ezra Bridger, more engine upgrade Ghost. Title, Fen Rao with Veteran Instincts, Hotshot Co-Pilot R3A2, the Zebrelius Phantom title, and against Alessandro Marmorini from Roma, Captain Rex, Jess Pava with M9G8 integrated astromech, Red Squadron Veteran with R3A2 and adaptability up to 5, so I need to change that. R3A2. Interesting build there with the Red Squadron veteran. And Lorik, Draw Their Fire, Wookiee Commandos. Okay, so the two of them were just commentating now. They're quite good friends. They played each other in an ETC tournament, I think 2 years ago. And I've got rankings, look at that. So you'll hear those tings every now and then because I'm getting ranking information. Yes. Download. So we'll be able to get that up on the screen momentarily. Right now I'm not in the chat, but I will be getting on there as soon as I can. Paradex has changed again. Okay. Go back to my stream software. Go to the input that data. It's column 2, column 3. And column 5. Generate ranking, round 1. Looks good. So if we have a quick switch over to see that ranking, there you go. Skimas Marco, the highest ranked player. Seb Brady, second place with a 200 victory. He's currently facing off against his neighbour, Jack Mooney, in round 2, who we saw in the last round. Andre Fonseca from... I spoke to him last night and I forgot where he's from. I think it's Serbia. No, it's not Serbia. It's not Croatia. Hungary. And Andre Fonseca is from Hungary. He's doing well. We've got in the top 5, we've got Martin Kennedy from Hungary as well. Andrea Novati, Filippo Cioncini. Mirko Pietrigoni, Phil GC from the 186, doing very well in 8th place. Playing, I think he's playing a Fire Spray and the Sarge, something like that. I don't know, he told me, but I've forgotten. Anton Colomb, Hermes Maxime, it should be Maxime Hermes. The French people, they put their surnames first. He's in 10th place from Paris. We've also got in the top 5 tables is Pierre Bouffier from Paris. Nicolo Cuzzorcrea, Matt Button, Carlo Tozzi in 13th place. We spoke to him in the last round. Giovanni Marci, Carlo Piano, Giovanni De Rausso, Stefano Rossi, Johnny Orsolin, Phil Blackmore, 19th place. Excellency X-Wing Dad won a 200 victory in round 1. Domingo Rodriguez, Stefano Terminiello, Pierre Bouffier, 22nd place. Lorenzo Santi, Giacomo Paschini. That's all of your people that got a 200 perfect victory in round 1. Then we've got Tomas Delaco, looks like a Hungarian or Czech name. Marco Tucciano, Alessandro Raiteri, Patricio Docisi, it's going to be like a CH Docisi when there's 2 of them together. Gonzalo Sanchez from Barcelona in 29th place. Andre Fonseca from Hungary, Eduardo Marmorini, and Bogdan Andre Anton in 32nd place. So a multicultural top 32 there for you. Let's see how people go during the day. Let's see what starts making 200 as the day gets on.
Reminder that obstacles and bomb tokens can only be official FFG tokens. Thank you.
E lo ripetiamo anche in italiano, da ora in poi potete venire in Judge Station, al termine della partita ovviamente, a ritirare i vostri tappetini acquistati con il biglietto Admiral. In aggiunta siamo a ricordarvi che non è consentito l'utilizzo di asteroidi, ostacoli in generale e segnalini bomba di origine non Fantasy Flight Games. Muschi e licheni.
Okay, so Alessandro's got one of those names that doubles up. I need to fix that sometime. Alessandro Marmorini. And it's also centered, so that's something I've got to work on. I tell you what I'll do quickly. I've got my water's just finishing. I'm gonna plug my phone into charge and get my tablet out to get on chat. So, in this case, Alessandro is trying to go in through the asteroids to flank the local rebel. Yeah, what's going on here? Am I online or am I not online? I don't know. It must be, because I'm seeing a bunch of people that are streaming me, that are hosting me. I've got 142 viewers. I can see a TIE fighter on the table. Just got the volume down when the kids had it. Nope. Oh great, there we go. Okay, so now it looks better. Okay. I need a little support for it.
They're discussing because they have
This will help me work out when there's a problem with connection as well, but not expecting it to be too easy.
Non usate quelle uscite, mi raccomando, usate
What's the question? Sorry. Yep.
Keep your hands up.
Okay, just getting into a position so I can do this. We've already got attacks, and everyone seems to be throwing their dice behind their ship today, making things extra difficult for me. And on top of that, Halil has stacked his shield tokens. Thanks, Halil. When they get into the next planning phase, I'll just pop over and take those off.
So I'll shoot my TLT to the
Against Rex.
To Rex, yes. shot.
Get 2 hits and a focus.
Focus.
2 evades and an unknown.
And evade.
Matty is very good. Okay, second attack.
One focus, 2 blanks. Uses more to re-roll.
Roll for 2.
2 of them. Gets a hit and a focus. Ezra's 1 to a crit. Gets a hit and a crit. 2 blanks and evade.
And you stay with 2 stresses.
Yeah.
Yes.
He evades with the reinforced token from Lorik.
And phase.
Yes.
Or just to
End phase TLT. End of the combat phase attack. 1, 2, 3 rolls. It's blank. Up and there. Is it a focus?
Last attack. 2.
Maybe it was Cox because an asteroid. 1 and 2 crits. Gets an evade. 2 blanks. Takes a damage on the TIE fighter. Captain Rex. Wait. There we go.
and yeah.
Yes.
And they go back to Dars. So let me go over and fix his shields.
So before we go to Dars, what does the condition do to me from Rex?
If you shoot to another sheet that is not Rex, you shoot 1 die less.
Okay.
Every attack.
Every attack, so every TLT is down to 2 dice.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good to hear.
Then you see the ghost dial.
So I took advantage to go to the toilet. Looks like I managed to get water all over myself.
Then we asked him.
These are the same chairs that I had in Hanover. Okay.
1 damage.
Okay, 1 damage
You remove the stress. No action.
from the asteroid. Takes another shield. No, not a whole point.
Yes, 3.
There we go. No, put the whole point back on. Back to normal.
Done. Thinking about the action.
What we don't know is which of the two is Jess. Jess is obviously the one that has the blue target lock right now. I didn't think about that before when I was setting up his ships. I didn't realise that there were 2 T-70s.
Change the target lock.
Jess moves her target lock onto the low-full rebel. Let me just quickly go do some thing here. I have asked him to make sure he keeps his magnetized ships facing the correct direction as much as possible. Oh, what is this?
So, combat phase.
Yes.
My 5.
Yes.
So obviously this game is going to be a slower one with the rebels.
Range here?
What?
This one has range here, maybe?
No, I'm activating Lori.
I'm 9. I'm 11.
Ah, sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
So I have shot here. I'll shoot there.
I was thinking about the ability of
No.
Gets a Fenrir fires on Captain Rex, gets a hit and a blank.
range 3. Thinking about that.
Captain Rex only gets 1 evade. Does he use?
So I'm spending focus. Yeah. Alright. Then.
Yes.
My 5. Loricon and the Ghost.
Range 2.
1 hit, 1 crit and a blank.
No evades from my side.
Good. 2 shields.
2 shields. Oh, sorry. I have sensor jammer.
Ah, so this go. So
Yeah.
1 hit.
1 hit, yes.
Okay. And my 5 here doesn't shoot. So my 4 here on Fenrir.
Jess fires on
Yeah,
Fenrir then.
Yeah, you shoot me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this one.
No.
Oh, sorry.
1.
1 hit.
1, sure.
Fenrir draws 2 evade dice
Please tell me
and
the name of the
yeah.
pirates because I get confused.
Alright.
I didn't mean to
Alright.
say
No
no.
worries.
I just.
Nothing,
damage.
so takes the damage.
And then we can check power.
Yes. Okay, so I'm firing on this guy here
Yeah.
with the TLT.
Yeah.
First shot.
You reroll this one first for M9G8.
Sure.
Okay. 2 focuses and a blank.
I'll use
1 more.
1 more. This one remains.
Mauls to repeat 1 die, gets another focus.
Okay.
Ezra changes 1 for him and he gets an evade, so no difference
Second
there.
shot.
That's the first TLT attack. Let's go for the second. 1, 2, 3 hits. He has to re-roll 1 for M9G8. Gets focus that gets changed back to a crit for Ezra. Evades and takes the reinforced from Lorik to evade all 3 attacks.
Third shot.
Yep.
Low 4 level fires again. Gets 1 and a crit.
Last shot. Come on.
Gets 3 this time. Can't see where those dice went.
And he dies.
He's dead.
Oh fuck. Wait a moment. I'm using my cards. Yeah, so 3 damages. 1, 2, and 3.
And
Can they go back to dials? You did. You put me one out, but I broke it. So. So yeah, this kind of in this situation, Alessandro, he's able to put pressure on the low full rebel, but he needs to put damage through, and as we've seen those last 2 turns of combat, that's not been so easy. He's had some bad dice. Merci. Just checking something. Just fired on 10 rounds. Okay, let's wait a sec. Let's see what happens.
All right. Me?
Let's go. So, the low 4 fan does the 2 turn. That was obvious in that situation. Moving first, right, okay. The action, is he considering a boost? It looks like he's not. So did he take an action? Is the
Hai un numero di
Just to fix that camera with that overlay, I'm going to change Alessandro's name to Alice.
Thank you.
Yeah, better. He did boost in the end to the right. And just about
Well, maybe there is. You never know. I mean,
2 turns right. So before let's get into this. Let's make it clear. There are a lot of low fault rebels in the room. I can tell you that much. I'm not saying we're going to be seeing low fault rebels all day, but you have to. It's an inevitable occurrence. I saw an Italian player playing against a Turkish player, and I said, I've never had a Turkish player on before, so let's have Turkey. and Turkey bring a low full rebel. So what can you do? You can't turn around and say no. It's perfectly valid. It's not your favourite thing to watch, but there you go. I mean, you're not going to be able to avoid it all weekend. Let's see if we can get them out of the way now and not have to face them again. So well positioned here to create a little kill box on Fen Rao. If Fen Rao now turns left. So he's probably going to lose arc on on Jess Pava though.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's got arc with the Red Squadron veteran and Lorik now on Fen Rao, and it might even be range 1. I think it's just out, but it's a close call. So he might get to put enough damage on Fen Rao to make this 3 ships on 1.
Okay.
Which isn't necessarily something that he's going to win,
but
the ability to like just have more shots on the low full rebel and not let him have the opportunity to just escape arcs.
So I fire first.
Yep.
So we have
range 1.
Single 1, right?
Let's see that. Yep. Look.
I'm seeing now. I'm dropping frames.
No,
okay.
it's 2.
Okay.
So range 2. Like I said, it was very close.
Let's see.
And here's 1.
Okay. So Fen Rao range 1 on the Red Squadron is what I'm guessing he's going to do. I mean, it's going to make no difference. He's firing on Lorik. He's got the... looks like he may have reinforced the rear.
Okay, so I'll fire on this one.
One hit, 1 focus, and a blank gets 1 focus and an unknown evade result. Looks like damage goes through.
So nothing to do. I'm not using my RT I3A2. So yeah.
My turn. I fire him.
I'll use my ability, so I get a stress.
Okay. 3, 2, and a crit maybe. One blank, 1 evade.
It's to roll that. Okay, 1 hit and 1 crit.
1 hit, 1 crit.
That's a damaged engine.
Alright. Then Lorik.
Yes, 2 evades. Okay. That was not what Alessandro wanted to see. He wanted to get that Fen Rao off the board, and didn't quite work out to his favour. Damn. Now TLT is activating on Lorik.
Here it's range 3. It's not really ideal. So you get 1 evade for each attack. So on the Wookiee, and why not? Primary.
Yes, please.
Range 3.
Range 3. 2 8s.
Okay, you will roll this one.
Okay. Hit.
And gets 3 in a focus.
Let me think. Oh,
This was a primary weapon then out the rear arc, yeah?
yeah, that's fine.
One evade, don't take 1 damage.
1 damage.
TLT, first one.
Hang on.
You don't roll that one.
So TLT on Lorik does damage.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Second TLT.
This has got a reinforced token.
You roll that one.
Gets another hit with the
And that's
reroll.
damage for sure.
And that is damage.
So I've got 2 shields.
Yeah. Let's see if Baba. Nope, doesn't shield.
So they're activating the. Yeah, they just realised now they're going to check Paba. They're activating Jess after the TLT. Not sure if this is some sort of an agreement they come to. So, obviously Jess here being able to force the low-fall Fen to re-roll attack dice takes a notch out of its damage output, but not proven to be enough so far. I said that was a pretty good round for Alice. I mean, he lost Rex in the turn before. He ideally would have wanted to take Fenrau out, but that wasn't. Things didn't go his way. But he didn't take too much damage either. 1 shield off of Red Squadron Veteran and 2 off of Lorik is a pretty good result facing up against this list.
Very good.
Is that in Cryodex as well? Because I copied it off the slip. So I had a spelling mistake on Alessandro's name. Marmorini. There's no N in there, there's Marmorini. I should update now. So apologies, Alessandro. Really. So Fenrau's obviously got a damage engine. He's not going to be taking any turn maneuvers here. He's got a dash droid in front of him. And he's got the possibility of running into bumps. So with the bank maneuvers, but he's got a bank. Otherwise, he's going to be facing an asteroid even closer. I figure. Not so sure. Maybe he wants to see if he can get behind these guys. 4K turn from Pava.
Focus and Lorik bumps here.
Yeah, he's trying to.
A bit more. I'm not touching.
No, we are.
Okay.
2 banks left. And giving Lorik a range 1 attack. Jess Pava's in art.
And get a focus on it. Okay. So you got Bookie on me and this thing on me. So shooting phase, do I do something before? I don't.
So shooting out the rear arc with Fenrao. Onto the red or the Wookiee?
On the Wookiee.
On the Wookiee. On Lorik. Fenrao on Lorik. 3 dice, 1 hit, 2 blanks, and makes no difference there. Oh, no, because he bumped, he didn't have a reinforcer. Ah. See, so he got blanks on the evade dice.
Then go ahead.
Now we've got 1 focus, 1 hit, and he said 1 hit, 1 crit.
1 evade, so 1 crit goes through?
Yeah.
1 blinded, oh no, damaged cockpit. Okay, okay, alright. I have to remember to tell people, don't
Yes. Is
be
this start
showing
on
me.
me?
No.
I don't have you on marking. Okay.
You have to forget that stuff exists.
Nothing at all.
Okay, that works.
So Fenrao's now dead. No, down to 3 damage cards. Well, I wonder why it's picking up the damage cards. With damage cockpit, divided pipe, and damaged engine.
30 minutes remaining in the round.
So now Jess is obviously going to pursue. At least Fenn's got rid of the stress, but he's still got damaged engine. He's not going to be able to turn. I'm guessing the Red Squadron veteran would 3 or 2 turn to the left and then boost around the asteroid to the left. That's what I would guess.
With the ghost?
I'm 0.
Yeah, 0.
So damaged engine makes him stressed with that.
I get a stress because it's damaged.
You're free.
So unusual choice of maneuver there for Fenrao. But I guess he was trying to avoid getting into a different situation. I'm not sure. Because the Red Squadron veteran is most likely to... Well, no, maybe he does do the free turn now. It's either a free turn to the left and then a boost to the left, or it's a 4K. I think the free turn, well, no, the free turn will be bringing him close to the low power rebel now, and that's not a situation he wants to be anywhere near. Especially not by himself. So definitely needs to be a 4K turn. 2 forward for Jess, removes the stress.
X-Wing players, please sign your match slips before delivery. Per cortesia firmate i match slip prima di consegnarli. Questo serve a controllarli. Grazie.
I will reinforce. Front.
God damn those magnetized ships. Reinforces forward. Oh, Talon roll. No. Oh dear. Well, I guess. Not so sure. Let me just double check something. How does draw their fire work again? Because it's been such a long time since I actually checked that out 100%. Draw their fire is at range 1. Yeah, so he's out of range for draw their fire on Lorik, and Lorik's own ability has a range limitation. Range 1, so he's out. That Red Squadron veteran is now without the help of Lorik. And Lorik.
Him on the ghost.
Okay, so the Red Squadron veteran fires on the ghost.
And he's fine, right? Yeah,
Lorik and the Red Squadron veteran are the highest pilot skills on the board. Not something you see very often these days.
And spending focus.
Three hits.
Yes, you have focus. When I sense a jammer, that's before you use the focus. So
yeah. Then Lorik on the shuttle.
One crit and focus. Doesn't make any difference because hitting a crit then. Takes the crit. Dead Fenrau. Crit was a damage sensor array.
My tree. Okay, so
local rebel.
Firing on that guy.
TLT firing on the Red Squadron veteran. The Red Squadron veteran.
Do I do TLT?
It's got the option of using a primary weapon or a TLT.
TLT.
Alright.
Good shot.
We're all that.
Jess's M9G8 makes him reroll the one hit he gets a focus. Ezra changes it to a crit. So this is a TLT.
Relieve stress.
No, the stress at the end of both TLTs.
No, each hit.
No. You can kill a judge if you want, but the end is...
Let's do it because I think it's it.
What?
That's
right. Judge?
So they're just double checking how Maul works.
The stress token of Maul is taken out only after the second TLT attack.
So once per TLT attack. Once per 2 TLT attacks.
Yeah. Any after attacking or after defending results, and this is the case with Maul, is after the second TLT.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. So the stress remains. Right, my second attack.
Second attack. We just touched on it.
Second attack on the first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reroll that one.
Gets free focus results after the M9G8. Ezra gives him a crit. Successfully evaded.
Now, yes, because the first has victory.
Okay.
Let's see if Baba shit. Can you hold the ghost? He doesn't.
No range for just Baba. There you go, back to the end of combat phase TLT attack. Way too many palabras, way too many words. One hit, a focus, rerolls the hit, gets another.
I'll reroll this with Maul.
Uses Maul, gets another, and with Ezra gets 3, so damage goes on the Red Squadron veteran. Loses his shield again, and then second, last TLT attack of the turn, gets 1 hit and 2 blanks, reroll the hit for M9G8, gets 3 blanks. That's like the 4th time That die has hit that. A die has hit that asteroid.
I have it.
The party bus.
And one bank to that side, please.
And one bank here.
Oh, he's already on. Boosts right. Okay. One straight? No, bank. One bank right. One straight from the Red Squadron veteran. And he's going to boost? Oh my gosh. I don't like it. He's going to be in that rear arc. Yeah. Oh gosh. Is he asking for it to be killed? Is he gonna have arc on the low for rebel from there? If he is, it's going to be by a sliver of the base, at the corner of the base. Oh, I hate it when you put magnets on those pegs. 100% hate it, guys.
My fives.
Yes.
Doesn't shoot. Does not shoot. You.
So it's range 1, right?
Yep.
Do I have range? No range to the other one, so... Primary.
So the Red Squadron Veteran didn't have arc. Now the primary weapon attack out the rear arc. Range 1, 5 dice. Gets 1 hit, 1 focus, and a crit. The crit gets re-rolled for M9G8. Now got 3 blanks. The die that was already re-rolled by M9G8 cannot be re-rolled by Moore, whether or not he wants to or not, because it's been re-rolled. So Moore's one of the blanks.
4, including the estimate. Two more.
2 more, yes.
Moore's 2 dice. Needs to get hits. Gets 1 focus. Ezra gives him 2 and a crit. 1 evade and a blank. He re-rolls because it went just off the table. Gets 2, so suffers the crit.
Where did the roll come from?
Because here, like your one's there. Like
oh, it was cut. I'm sorry. I thought it was an ability.
Like the first.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I thought it was an ability.
1 hit and 1 crit.
Yes.
Okay.
1 hit, 1 crit. You cannot perform attacks.
Blinded pilot, yeah?
Blinded pilot.
Blinded pilot, but I'm thinking about the Yasti.
Oh, sure.
I take that.
Gonna take blinded pilot, huh? Well, He's obviously next turn. He's probably not going to be facing the right direction anyway to fire on the low 4 rebel, so he can just get rid of it.
Isn't my dial somewhere there?
No? Here.
Go back to dials. Did they go back to dials without you using the TLT? Uh-oh. That'll be this. I'm right, isn't it? That he's not fired. He's not done the under combat phase attack from the ghost. That'll be the second time today we've seen that happen. But this ghost list, it just takes games to time. 15 minutes left on the clock for the general round time, and they've got 20 minutes because they had a 5-minute extension.
You're stressed, right?
Yes.
All right.
X-Wing competitors, that is 15 minutes remaining in the round. 5 minutes remaining in the round.
So he's got an option here. Does he? Oh, of course he was in range 1. Of course, right? Okay, that's why he didn't fire with the TLT. So he was in range 1. It's in that bubble. Well, it wasn't really. I mean, he got lucky that he didn't take too much damage out of that primary attack, and now he's running away, leaving Jess and Lorik to try and put some damage on the low 4 rebel. And they've got to try and get 4 damage on this turn. 1 hit, 1 blank is cocked, so it re-rolls. They get another hit, 1 on the focus. Gets 3.
Yeah, you have a 1.
Oh, nice.
Takes 3. So that's good now. Any damage that that Jess can that Jess can put on is for
Jess
free.
is brand new.
Yeah. Shiny Jess.
Here I have no rangers. Okay, let's try the Wookiee then.
Right.
Wookiee firing. What? Low 4 rebel firing on Wookiee. 3 hits. Rerolls 1 for M9 G8. Gets a blank.
Useless.
Second attack.
3 hits. Rerolls 1 for M9 G8. Gets a crit. More damage onto Lyric. Now Jess.
I should put Baba first. There's 2, I guess.
One, 2, 3. With the focus token. Direct hit. So another one's just going to go down.
How many hulls left?
3 hull left.
2 or 3?
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Alright, 3.
Lorik.
Yep.
Gets 1 and 2. Wrong ship. I took off the red squadron. Hang on. Put the red squadron back.
No, go ahead.
So not too bad there for Alessandro. Definitely in his favour. He's winning the game currently 140 to 60 on MOV. 54 points destroyed to 14. And as time's gone on, there's a group of both players' friends have started to accumulate around the edge of the table to watch what's going on.
Close the crit here.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh well. So, as it stands, with 15 minutes left in the round of this table, Halil is at the current disadvantage. He's close to losing his local rebel, and he's got Lorik at close to being able to take him out within one round of firing. But of course, being the last ship to activate. Being the ship that activates after Lorik gets to put a couple of damage through as well. Now, okay, let's see what he's done here. I think, is it a 2-bank? No, a 2-turn. 2-turn left. Right, sorry. 2-turn right. Getting into the middle, trying to block Jess maybe.
Can you hold it?
Sure.
So Jess managed to 4K around the back of that and get into a blind spot on the ghost. So Jess will not be shot at. This could be. So this is where we're going to see the ghost die, and obviously he's not taking the opportunity to remove the attack shuttle after having executed his maneuver. So the attack shuttle is going to come out with 1 damage card as well, meaning that with luck, within the next 10 minutes, Alessandro, with some clean and quick work, could clean the table on Halil. Kardiçali. Trying to say it because I know it's Turkish, so it says it a bit different. But the thing is, it's making me come out with an Italian accent.
Playing a target lock. Okay. So boost.
And Red Squadron Veteran boosts into range, so he's got a pretty good kill box for the low for first. 4 dice at range. 1 gets a focus and a crit.
Yeah, 1 crit.
So the crit goes through on the low for rebel.
Loose stabilizer.
Loose stabilizer then.
Give me stress now.
Then him.
One hit. This is from the Red Squadron Veteran, yeah?
Okay, so on Lorik.
Huh?
Yeah, 1 moment. After you go from wide maneuver.
Didn't have any modifier. I don't know. Oh, sensor jammer would have changed that one hit into a focus. So firing on Lorik, he's got 2 focuses and 2 hits and a crit. He's re-rolling the crit. Gets another one. So 2 hits, a crit, 2 focuses. Re-rolls one of the focuses with Maul. Gets a hit with Ezra, becomes a crit. So we're looking at 3 hits and 2 crits, 1 blank, dead Wookiees.
And I remove the stress.
Claws back some MOV. Not enough to put him in the lead. And Jess is now going to fire into him with 4 dice and take him off the board unless he's got really bad dice.
Right?
1 crit. He gets a direct hit, so that's it.
More direct,
That's a dead
X-Wing competitors.
low full rebel.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in
And
the round.
out poops
5 minutes remaining.
Zeb
So I have
Aurelius
this getting
with a
out.
damage
How
card.
does it get out? I'm not sure when it.
So with a maneuver you choose of his deal.
What do you mean you don't know? It's your list. you don't know how this thing. Oh, it's like when I first met Arkadiusz in Hanover. He was like getting his ships out, and I was putting bases on him. He's like, and I was like, well, where's the attack shot? And he's like, it's in my bag. I've not got it out yet. And it's like, yeah, but let's get it out and put the base on it, just in case, you know.
That way?
Yeah, that seems right.
Okay. And 1 card, alright?
Slittino contro muro di ghiaccio e neve. Te la sei cercata.
Now, does Zeb doesn't get to shoot this face, but he should have taken an action, but makes no difference. They go back to dark. So now 2 T-70 X-Wings on an attack shuttle. And the attack shuttle doesn't have anything on it, so things right now are in favor of Alessandro.
How much does it cost? 18, right?
18, yes.
Alessandro realizing he can play for time if he wants. He doesn't have to chase the attack shuttle down. He doesn't have to chase down Zeb.
I'm 3.
Yeah, you go first.
Is this mine?
This is yours.
A 2 turn left from Zeb.
Action.
Focus.
Jess is stressed, so she's not going to be able to get arc back on this round, so maybe she'd have turned to the left. Nope, she went 3 straight. She removes the stress. Red Squadron closes range for a head-on joust with Zeb Aurelius.
I will stress you.
He's got a focus token on Zeb and a focus token on.
What?
He's using R3A2 now. Well, gets 1 hit. Zeb rolls and 2 evades.
So I fire back.
Zeb fires on Red Squadron veteran. May be able to destroy him. Gets a hit. Makes him re-roll it for M98. Gets another. With the focus, gets both. Takes Red Squadron veteran off the board. Oh, of course. He's got the integrated astromech still in reserve. So stays on the board with 1 hull point. That's not the way that works. He doesn't discard the integrated astromech. He discards M98. No, yes, I'm looking at Jess. Hang on. Where's the R3A2's gone? Okay, cool. Back to Dars. So Zeb turns right. Just 4Ks. Okay. And he bumps with the Red Squadron veteran. So 1 minute left on the round time of these guys, 5 minutes extension.
Which choreograph has?
It has 4.
4.
And no S-loop or anything like that. I'll use Chopper's ability to hit myself once and make him take an action and my stress.
He's using Chopper. Not going to make much of a difference right now, but
I take focus.
Swing players, that is time on round 2.
Oh, he has got Chopper.
Time on round 2.
He must not have got him out while I was looking at the list.
Unless you've already gone to dials, do not start another turn. Once you've finished this, please put your results on your slip and bring it over to the tournament HQ so we can get it inputted nice and quickly. A reminder that you can collect your Mandalore mats if you bought Matmos ticket
You were
from the
very
tournament HQ as
unlucky
well.
with
Thank you.
Rex the first turn.
I shot him twice.
With the primary.
Okay, Halil, is that the right way to say that?
That's Halil,
yeah,
that's correct.
and the surname Kardiçali.
Kardiçali.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was a good game. You've brought the low full fen to the System Open. What was the reasoning behind that? Did you have?
Well, I didn't have a lot of time to. So I wanted to just use a good, well-known list, so that I had my
to give yourself the most stable baseline. Yeah, of course.
Of performing well. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. And in that case, you've come up against a rebel list that's kind of to kind of take it down.
Yes.
With the M9G8, the stress bot, and stuff like that was making it more difficult for you.
Rex as well.
Yeah, Rex made it difficult. You did manage to get Rex off quickly, so that was one thing that went in your favour.
Yeah, that's what I aimed for at the beginning. Just get rid of him. Because he was going to be a big pain.
Yeah.
And I mean, four ships lists are very strong actually against the local fan. So
excellent.
It was a good matchup for Alessandro, but he also played very well.
Yeah.
So kudos to him.
Yeah, cool. And he had some very good positioning. Like for example, your Fen Rao got caught in a perfect kill box between the two, the X-wing and the lower.
Yeah, he actually caused me 2 rounds there. I thought of getting away, and I was kind of sacrificing Fen already, but I should have turned. If I had turned inside, then maybe I should have I would have some shots on it, and then it might have been a bit more on the nose, maybe.
Excellent. Okay. Well, like I say, we wanted to be a quick chat because we've run out of time.
Sure.
So thank you very much for taking part.
Thank you for doing this.
No problem.
Support this guy.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello, Alessandro Marmorini. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So. Let me talk about your list. Your list, is that kind of spec'd to take down the low full fen? Is that kind of like the...
No. Well, I always play 4 ships, 4 small ships. The fact that the modification I use this time that is different from usual is M9G8.
Yeah.
That I think makes the ghost control the matches against with the ghost a little bit more
easier,
approachable.
Yeah,
because every time is every time a tough match.
Yeah,
because with 4 ships that easily die.
Yeah,
it's hard to manage to control. And I only fire in my firing arcs. I have no turrets, nothing.
Okay.
So I have to control. I spend all the first part of the match trying to prepare my ships, my stress bot to be back, to not be needed to choreograph at some point. And that's the strategy I use to play. Sometimes goes good like this time, sometimes goes bad.
Yeah.
Mole is a very strong card.
Yeah. But in this case, it's worked in your favour. Things like M9G8 and the stress bot, even though you haven't used it that much, would help to shut down Maul and also and other effects and actions and stuff like that. What kind of list is it that makes it more difficult for matchup for you?
For me, well, now that I remove a Y-wing TLT, it's a bit easier against the Wookiees because I'm a little bit, I have more mobility.
Okay.
But Nimranda is up to now the least. Well, I played a lot against it. I have strategies to face it, but every time you know that you need to do the perfect match and the dice need to be at least in the mid-range.
In the mid-range, yeah.
Or you have lost because that those shapes, wherever they go, they have a solution to take them out.
Okay,
easily.
excellent. Well, like I say, it was going to be a quick interview. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Simon, and thank you for what you're doing.
No problem, man. No problem at all. Good luck with the rest of the match. Okay.
Let's hope so.
Okay, so you're already through the stage 2 though. That much we can take care of. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we'll be back very shortly. I'm just trying to work out whether it's worth cutting or